right, our next guest escaped from North Korea at the age of 13 and says she always viewed America as the country of free speech, well into attending Columbia University. She says the oppressive culture at the university and the woke anti-American curriculum focusing on political correctness shocked her. She even says it's more nuts than anything she experienced in North Korea. Joining us to tell us her story is North Korean human rights activist Yeonmi Park. Thanks so much for joining us today. So talk to us about your experience at the college.
Thank you for having me. After attending Columbia University, I really realized even in America, there's such a thing called a thought crime. I mean, the first thing that my mom told me as a young girl when I was growing up in North Korea was, don't even whisper because the birds and mice could hear me. And later she told me that my tongue was the most dangerous weapon that I had. If I said anything wrong, it could kill like 3 generations of my family. And going to Columbia, I also learned the similar thing that there's so much anti-Western sentiment. I couldn't believe, like, am I sitting in North Korean classroom or actually in the heart of the Western democracy? I couldn't believe this.
Yeah, I was curious whether you still have relatives there, whether you still talk to them, whether things are getting better or worse.
So as I said, the similarity that I was talking about, because I spoke out against the dictatorship in North Korea, 3 generations of my family got punished. I don't know if they got executed or sent to political prison camp. And that collective guilt what shocked me the most. In America, people right now being penalized being white because their ancestors, some of them owned the slaves. People should be white guilt, white privilege. And that's the one thing that you can never choose. You cannot choose your ancestors. And seeing these people being punished for not the crime they committed. And that is what is happening under Kim Jong-un's regime. The crimes that I committed, which was speaking out, that my family got, punished for it.
Yeah.
You had mentioned in an interview I was reading earlier that they're forcing you to think the way they think. Give us some examples of that.
Yeah, so it was so ironic that, going to American University, I thought I was going to finally learn how to think critically. But which is every classroom, the professors say everything that, the problems that we have is because of white men. They colonized, they destroyed Africa, Asia, the world, and how white men is continuously doing so much evil to the rest of the world. And every professor was having this narrative to tell us. And of course, in order for me to graduate from Columbia, I had to learn how not to question and just adopt their thinking so I could graduate. And eventually that's how I did, and that's how I got graduated from the university.
Yeah, did anybody question it? Because it seems like somebody somewhere would object, and I'm kind of curious what the repercussions were from that.
So I did. I was the only one raising my hand, and I asked. Several times I did attempt. I told them I love Jane Austen, and because, in North Korea, there's no concept of romantic love. The only love people know is a love for the dear leader. They don't even let us know that humans can love each other romantically. So for me, learning about history was such an amazing thing. And they told me, Yeonmi, you're brainwashed. These are bigots, these are racist, and they are subconsciously brainwashing you by you reading Jane Austen.
Has Columbia University reached out to you as far as some of the things that you've said?
No, actually, but some of my classmates actually reached out to me saying they exactly felt the same way, but they couldn't tell me back then. Also, they told me they cannot talk about their views still publicly because their jobs in New York City. Told me, keep this private, but I support you. And that's what they told me. And it made me think I wasn't alone there, but nobody could ever express our thoughts fully on the campus.
Well, thank you for telling us your story, Yeonmi. It's astounding that you come from another country and see this right here in the bastion of freedom and liberty, that they're trying to keep you from thinking freely.
It's just so heartbreaking, right? I mean, this really makes me keep thinking what it means to be a human being. In North Korea, we are brainwashed because we don't have internet in this 21st century. We don't know anything about the rest of the world. But what shocks me America right now is that They have so much knowledge. They know what communism did. They know what authoritarian does. And even within full of knowledge, they still choosing this path of madness. And this is what I'm like so afraid of. Why are these people collectively going crazy?
Yeonmi, thank you so much for talking with us. Yeonmi
Thank
Park.
you.
Hey, I'm Rob Finnerty. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please join the conversation in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe, too. Hit the bell icon to be alerted to breaking news. And remember, there's a whole lot more on Newsmax TV, America's fastest growing cable news network. Newsmax TV, where real news for real people.